Hello, hello. Welcome to WIP IT Thursdays. With me tonight, we got Custom Cannon.
Evening.
Some other guy, Harker said he'd be on. He'd be a little late tonight, and so he should be on for a little while. Wasn't originally going to do a show this Thursday. So it should be like a bye week. But Smash Customs reminded me, like, hey, you know,
Oh, your audio cut out.
can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
I was just saying, Hulk Smash Customs reminded me, like, you know, the next two Sundays are holidays, right?
Yeah.
I do now.
Yeah.
So the next two Sundays, this Sunday and next Sunday, we will not be doing a WIP stream. So we're going to do 2 Thursdays in a row, which will work out. Give a little time for the Sundays to try to catch up, which Thursdays catch up, which is not going to happen since it's a bye week, so a bi-weekly show.
Yeah. That's all right.
Somehow I misnumbered the Sunday shows, somewhere around like 65 or something like that. So I've been one off for months.
Oh no!
I had to go back and renumber all those to get them the right numbers. I was like, you got 82 videos in your playlist, but the last one says 83. It's like, what the hell's going on? I boo-booed it. I'm working on last stream. I put some Aves Fixit on the back of the destroyer, smooth it out, turn it into a door buster for Mr. Sawyer, and it torso doesn't need segmented lines, which I ended up getting this set today in the mail.
Yeah.
I got actually 3 things Marvel Legends today. I was sitting there debating, does that change my top 10 for the year? I don't think it does. I got the Hawkeye with the sky sled, which is a good figure, but it's got some shortcomings to it. Then you got the Destroyer, Eric Masterson's Thor 2-pack. And I bought one of the X-Men 3-packs with Banshee, Gambit, and Psylocke, which are good figures, but I don't think they bump out anything else I got, though. Banshee is nice though. It's nice enough where when it went on enough sale on Pulse, I was like, I don't need the green and yellow. The blue and yellow is fine. If they ever do a green and yellow, I just check it off my list. It's got the same upper torso as Corsairs with the flared collar. So they actually, it was actually reused. When Corsairs got this, it was actually reused from Banshee.
I didn't know that.
I didn't realize it either until I had it in hand. But we got Wade Create. What's up, fellas? Anthony Diaz. What's up, fam? And 203. Evening, fellas. We got our first fam for tonight. Scroll up.
Family.
We might have a little better turnout tonight since we don't have the big announcement at the same time as last on Sunday show.
Yeah.
Robo and Veeves doing their stream an hour after hour starts. They had like 100 people waiting on them before the stream even started.
A lot of people wanting to find out what's going on.
Yep. So many people were absolutely shocked that they weren't actually owners of the Foosh.
I think a lot of people didn't know.
Yeah. I didn't know until Harker's one told me.
Yeah, I didn't know because
Harker's got a lot of contacts in the toy community, so he knows a little more the behind the scenes stuff than average person.
He's in the know.
Yep. I don't know if he ever mentioned it live while we're talking, or it's just one of those backstage talks after show.
Yeah.
I got my boots almost just right, almost ready for paint. I'm just a little bit finished sanding left to do, and one more coat of primer. So I can get them in the paint.
It's always exciting when you get to that point.
Oh well. Hey, thank you, sir. We got a new channel member, the Canuck. Thank you, sir. You've been part of the. Now you're officially part of the Collector Express family. Family. Nice. Well, it was weird. I got kicked out for a moment. I guess when you signed up for the membership. And I think I named that the tier like Collector Express family. So
there you go.
There's Happy Thursday and Merry Christmas to you, sir. The name of Held is here, and feel free to like what we got in the description down below. There's in the LinkTree, the top link I think goes to well, actually in the description too. There's a link to the Discord where we talk about custom, share work in progress stuff there, and I got that. I don't know why it took me so long to think of like, a centralized place to put the links for the StreamYard would probably make things much easier than sending out over half a dozen links every time there's a stream.
Yeah, I imagine.
And like you said too, when we send message each other so much, they get lost.
Yeah, and I gotta go hunting for them. It made it real easy to get on tonight. So thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just wish I thought of it sooner.
That's what hindsight's like.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be on the Toy Talk with Geek Fusion Collector. What do we call it? Collector Fusion. We're going to be unboxing my His tank.
I'll be interested to see that. I kind of wish that they'd do some of those things as just a general release after they get funded.
Yeah. We got Walter Oliveira. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
Anthony Diaz, what sealant do you recommend use for customs? I have one here. To seal my customs, I actually use an automotive rattle can spray, a duplicolor top coat. Then after that cures, depending on what kind of finish I want on the figure when I'm done, once you seal it with that, it's really glossy, like my Space Ghost here. This won't be the final finish on it. This has just got sealed up, all the paint sealed. Then I'll hit it with a Mr. Hobby matte to dull it back down, but I'll leave certain pieces glossy, like on the gauntlets and maybe the belt buckle. It's a kind of a multi-stage thing to do. The seal itself, though, is the automotive duplicolor top coat. It's a hard finish, and it's really durable paint. And I've been using it for decades. Even before I was doing custom action figures, I'd do model cars and custom transformers. It just gotten more and more expensive, and it's got the shrinkflation going on too. So you got smaller cans, and they're more expensive too. So, yay!
Frustrating.
Just followed you on Instagram. Thank you, sir. But I find the best deal on it. It's like Amazon sells like 6-packs. You can get it for like 60 some bucks for a 6-pack, and it comes out being a lot cheaper than buying one can at a time.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. It's usually cheaper to buy in bulk.
You would think. Hasbro don't think that, but most companies do. Hasbro used to do that way. When you buy multi-packs, you would they'd be cheaper than if you buy the individual figures. Not anymore. It's like, hey, these are two $25 figures retail, so that means we're going to charge you $55 for them. It's like, wait a minute, that's more than 2 retail figures. Hasbro's like, yeah.
Well, you're getting 2.
You're getting 2, so it'll cost more.
That's not how it's supposed to work.
That's how Hasbro math works. Tonight, I'm going to limit the show to the 2 hours because I got to be a guest on another channel tonight.
Yeah, what you going over to do?
On one of Matt's other channels.
Oh, okay.
The one that got shut down last week because we were going to do it last Friday, but YouTube's really dumb automatic algorithm, thought a toy Megatron was real.
Oh boy!
And shut down the stream and gave him a strike.
That's so good.
Pulling stickers and adhesive off the 112 silk RC car. I'm working on right now. Any tips on removing the adhesive? Super Clean works really good about removing adhesive. That's when I restored my Shogun Warrior. I took it apart and soaked the parts in Super Clean, and it just melted the decals off. Didn't hurt the plastic. So you probably could just wipe it down wipe it down with Super Clean. It should come off. The decal should come off. How long do you wait for the epoxy putty to dry before we're doing details? This is on this kind of stuff. I let it minimum of 24 hours. I let that stuff cure. Let it smooth down. Start sanding it down. Good evening.
Hey, yo.
Minimum, I let this cure for 24 hours before I start sanding. But this has been sitting for Sunday. This stuff sands really smooth. This is the Fixit Sculpt I use here is really good for if you just want to smooth stuff out. Not great for like detail work, but it's great for smoothing stuff out, and it's very hard. I think the original use for it was for taxidermy.
Mute me.
What was for taxidermy?
The Aves Fixit Sculpt.
I had no idea.
Craig Mafia, what's up? We create nice things. Yeah, I need to contact Super Clean. They contacted me a while back about that's a creepy thing about YouTube. Nothing about one of the first earlier tutorials I did was like how to remove paint, tampografts and paint on your figures. Didn't tag them, didn't put hashtags or anything. I mentioned them for use as a stripper, about Super Clean stripping paint. And they reached out to me. they reached out to me. It's like, hey, we saw that you were doing using their product, and can we send you some stuff? It's like, cool, but how? I wear the hat they sent me all the time.
Big brother got his eyes out.
Yeah, but they're great to deal with, though. Like, they reached out to me a while back asking if I wanted to do a giveaway.
Give away some super clean.
Yep.
Be cool. Then you can kind of test it out. Like, give it somebody they can test it out without any risk.
Mm-hmm.
And if they decide that it works well for them, they can use it.
Wiring up the old cape.
Wide open cape. I'm
Get
standing
the wire long enough this time.
I'm standing in the back of your doorbuster.
We're gonna have to measure.
Yeah, so it seems the consensus on the Spiro Bowl, is that his name? Gorilla?
Oh, Thon?
Thon?
Thrawn. I love Thrawn. He's one of the two that I kept. 3.
Yeah. So it seems that the consensus is that thing doesn't come off his left bicep.
Yeah, it's part of the bicep.
Which is too bad.
That's why I didn't buy it.
I was really hoping. I was like, that figure would be exactly what I'm looking for the Go Ram.
Yeah, I wanted it to make a Gorilla Grodd. And it's like, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be great for Grodd or any of those other Gorilla characters.
Mm-hmm. Ultra Humanite. If they do it in white.
Doesn't Grodd sometimes wear armor?
He does, but I wanted like a just basic Grodd. Just
Grodd in Gorilla disguise.
Yeah. Mafia, how is everyone tonight? I'm doing fine. Got a half day of work tomorrow, then I'm off for 2 weeks. What do you do?
Yeah.
Sounds like you need
what do you do to order green stuff, and what's the difference between Epoxy Sculpt and green stuff? Epoxy Sculpt is a whole different creature than green stuff. Green stuff, you got to have get your sculpting Vaseline to use it, because it's super, super sticky. It'll stick to your sculpting tools and everything, so you have to dip your sculpting tools in the sculpting Vaseline. With Epoxy Sculpt, it's a little easier. I can't say it's really easier to work with. It's different to work with. You can get fine details out of both of them. I think when you're doing organic stuff, I find green stuff works better. Like furs or anything, hair and stuff, I like using green stuff. But with sculpting armor and other details, I like Epoxy Sculpt. And Epoxy Sculpt works good for push molds, like texture molds. I'm sorry, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think there's a difference in the texture.
Yes.
To me, Aves epoxy stuff always seems like a little bit more coarse, whereas the green stuff seems a little bit smoother.
Yes. Green stuff has got a consistency similar to Procreate. You can sculpt armor pieces with it too. It's just differently. Like I said, you definitely need the sculpting Vaseline.
The soap, the make things not stick to it stuff.
Yep. Mentioned some hot toys with your fingers crossed. Akujinos, hello. And With dealing with it right here. That is what my friend YouTube thought your screen name was an offensive term. That's what they struck the 1/12 scale video for like over a month. They said, you're using profanity and offensive language in this term. They finally gave me the timestamp. It's when we say your screen name. They thought it was an offensive term by the automatic algorithm. How ridiculous is that? I have a theory what they thought it was, but I'm not going to say because I didn't get the stream took down.
Then you really would have used the offensive term.
It's like that Drew Carey show. He's like, the rules are all made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's YouTube.
It's fucking whack.
It took me like constantly. I just quit even like being cordial with the people. I was like, well, I see you're a liar too and too damn lazy to do your work. And leaving them constantly filling out their feedback form and leaving them bad negative reviews on their service. Finally got them to actually manually review the video. And also provide them transcripts and a link to the time code.
You got to do your job.
Yeah, that's apparently they get paid YouTube support to not do your job. No, the algorithm don't make mistakes. Machine learning.
They might get paid by how many things they close out. So.
Oh yeah, the one dude
being lazy.
The one dude closed out the ticket with not getting notifications when people comment on my videos without fixing it. He said, "Oh, you have it set to like hold inappropriate comments. That's why it's not working." That's not it. It's been that day since day one, and I have 3 other channels, and that same setting is turned on, and I get notifications. That's only for like somebody leaving offensive or putting links in the comments. So for over 4 months now, I don't get notifications when people comment on a video.
You're still not getting notifications?
I get notification if somebody comments on a community post or a short, maybe a short. But I don't get notifications if somebody comments on a live stream after it went off the air and any video.
That's weird. Bizarre.
So like, you got to go through and dig through my content. It's like, hey, I haven't replied to this one. This one's 4 months old.
I'm just seeing it for the first time.
That's why I've been, I decided to like quadruple upload all my content now to 4 channels. Everything goes on to Collector Express, then divided out to the other channels. Just customizing content goes to 1970s Customs channel. Reviews are getting copied over to the Collector Express Reviews channel. And the comic books are going to Archville Comics channel. But everything is still being housed at the main location too. And we just hit 4,700 subscribers on the main channel. Thank you, everybody. Oh, it's crazy. The reviews channel, the reviews I'm putting up that I'd already done months ago are getting more views than the main channel.
That's bizarre.
So They are suppressing content on the main channel because it's monetized.
I see.
Of course, they did that from day one too, though. That's
Some shady business practices, huh?
yeah. YouTube was just a yank. I would think they would have fixed that at this point. And YouTube lifespan. Great. So thank you, sir. The customizing channel is about to hit 500 subscribers already. I got regular scheduled uploads up until the second.
Yeah, I've been going back and watching some of those customizing videos.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good and informative.
The Quintessence Syndicate was like early one, like you was asking like when it was. It's like last July.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember seeing it.
That was just basically 2 weeks before I was hospitalized. 2-3 weeks. Yeah, Jerry's real good. We had him on the Customizer Spotlight too.
Yeah, I saw what he was making. It was cool. But he was talking about the supports, where the supports come off on those FTM prints,
Mm-hmm.
and how rough they can be sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. But it's not something that you can fix without a lot of work.
We need to get him back on here too, because he's started a very ambitious project now.
Oh, yeah?
He's doing a 2-foot tall Fortress Maximus.
Nice.
It's pretty smooth. Well, before I know for sure, I'll have to hit it with some primer, so if I missed anything. I should have yanked that ball joint out, but that'd be all right. I get some blow dryer heated up and pull it out. Got plenty of spaces to grab underneath with the helping hands.
Yeah.
It's a big hollow cavity inside the torso.
Makes it easier to paint.
Yeah, well, it just makes it easier. Yeah, I can spray it without having to do one side at a time. Back in the day, before I had helping hands, that's what I would do. I'd lay it on something, spray it, let it dry, spray the other side.
Been there, done that.
Uh,
You gotta wait twice as long to be able to work on it again after that, because we paint on the other side to dry.
come off you. He's working on a video about ghost adventures, horror at Joe Exotic Zoo. First actual video that's not about gaming content. Cool. Nice. Work suit. All right. Yeah, I was trying to decide if anything I got today was going to change up my top 10. I don't think it is. I was very tempted with the Hawkeye, but if he came in modern colors instead of the classic colors, and he actually had actually good hands to use, 'cause both his hands are horizontally hinged, and he comes with a crappy bow. So I changed out his hands and his bow. I think it automatically disqualifies them to make them actually where I like it. The torso is great. The new torso, the straps are actually incorporated into the torso, and they're separate pieces. They're glued in after the fact. But I wish we had modern colors. Those really pale, like pastel, like blue and purple, takes it down quite a bit. Plus, the loincloth piece is kind of cheap looking. Nothing that Don or Harker can make.
Yeah. I mean, they make quality stuff.
Yeah.
They, do it by hand and take pride in their work.
Oh yeah.
You can't match that.
With mass produced
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a good deal on it too. Like I had some points. I had some Amazon gift certificate plus some points built up, and it was on sale. So I ended up paying like $25 for it. So that
It's hard to argue with. I'm gonna separate out these two halves of the jaw. I'm making a zombie out of this skull.
zombie.
And zombies like to run around with their mouths hanging open all the time. So.
Yeah. I was going to shoot my top 10 Marvel Legends today. Then I was like, I got deliveries coming. Let me make sure just to be on the safe side. Plus, I don't know. I love to procrastinate.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Or that 88H thing.
Yeah. I don't procrastinate. I'm just busy doing other stuff that I don't really need to be doing.
Like sit down and do something on the computer. It's like and go through a rabbit hole researching stuff that don't matter.
Yep.
Like what?
I'm guilty. Then you realize that you've been sitting there for 3 hours researching stuff and you haven't got anything done.
I somehow chipped the inside of that helmet a little bit on that, like one of the little tangs coming down the side.
Oh yeah. You need me to print you a new one?
Nah, I'll just round it off on both sides. I got 2 more sitting here.
Okay. I got about 10 pairs of feet. Well, no, 10. At 10 feet, 5 pairs of feet on the printer for Harker. Then I need to drain the resin vat and see. It's been a little while since I changed it out, so I need to change out the WIP. I need to change out the WIP.
Tokens is going to try to come on next Thursday. Oh. Make sure to check the chat. Could you notice I got a Temu shipment today? Statue. The quality is so bad. I have to laugh through it though. Yeah. I was reading some some of the auto-generate captions on. I was checking it out on that stream that they dinged. They were so bad, like words that nobody said. Just a lot of it was just gibberish.
Oh man, I've noticed that with the few videos that I've made and try to auto-translate. I worry about that because sometimes the captions are not right.
Yeah. The video program we use at work has a lot better auto-generated captions.
think something with as much,
Yeah,
And-
much money that Google has. You think they'd develop a better auto captioning system?
Yeah.
I still think it's hilarious with the fact that they were trying to like throw creators under the bus for targeting, tracking children's like viewership. Like, buddies, we don't do that. You are in charge of analytics.
Yep. So who's doing what?
Like, there's no way you can actually throw creators in a bus for like targeting children with content, because you're the one tracking it. It's not how that works.
Back here.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry. I'm trying to get computer issue. Actually, it's not. It's a file issue, but
Yeah, that's what it seems like to me. Is like, I don't know why, but well, that was even on someone else's channel with the Megatron. It's like made no sense whatsoever.
I hurt my hand somewhere along the way. I can't grip things, make a fist, that kind of stuff.
Oh,
So the fine details of like needlework and stuff like this, it ain't working out for me.
Okay.
I couldn't do push-ups at work yesterday.
wait a minute. What are you doing push-ups at work?
I do 15 every hour. And over the course of a 12-hour shift, it's
Oh, okay. That's okay. It's like,
quite a few push-ups, but nothing too aggressive all at one time.
I was just curious because I know you're sitting down a lot. Your work.
Yeah, well, that's part of the problem, right? So,
Yeah, which is good. It's good for you.
yeah, good to get up and move around every hour. If not, you'll just sit in the chair all 12 hours and waste away.
Yeah.
What happened there?
We got the Jeffrey Torres in the house. How y'all doing? No, we're good. Probably just stick to Temu bootleg Legos. So far, they've been pretty good. Great. I've been tempted to get a few like the bootleg G1 Transformers. I like mainly like I was tempted to get to like the Dinobot set.
Probably go with like New Age or some of the new G1 size figures.
Yeah. I'm just going to say yeah.
I know it hurts your feelings. It shouldn't, though. You should love all the toys.
Oh, man, my big ass hands, the little figures don't fit.
Speaking of big ass hands, I got my ship note on my Fat Boy pills.
Huh.
And I got what they are, their medical definitions and stuff.
Yeah.
What they're prominently used for. The stuff you can like look it up online. It's I found that all the first two
Well, they probably would.
side effects for
Hold on a sec. YouTube's very weird about this stuff. You can give you medical misinformation and dings if we say anything wrong. One of Matt's friends just got his channel dinged for medical misinformation.
wow.
Or you,
I couldn't pronounce the names of this stuff even if I had to. I sent it to my boss, and she just rattled it off like it was second nature. She's like, "Oh, that's blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "Is it? Is it? That's cool."
Different tours. So I got my Marvel Legends Rogue from the new 97 wave, and I just want to use the old Rogue from the Juggernaut wave for a custom. I saw it has molding issues on her back. I saw Willie pop up the other day, and he's the cheapest G1 carded figure I've ever seen appear on Temu. To make sure the seller says shipping in a box, where you get G1 Transformers that will be crushed in a bag. Yeah. So like ordering from Walmart.
Well, they just stick the stickers onto the box that it comes in.
If you don't when you buy stuff at Walmart, you can actually leave a note when you're checking out. Put this in a box, not a bubble mailer, and they will. Don't really fit that the box fits right, but they will.
They bend it in half to put it in the box.
They do that a lot. What's hilarious is when it's something you don't really care about in the condition, that's when they pack it really well.
The one guy that actually cares about it doesn't.
Yeah. So I ordered all those Star Lords for like custom fodder, and they were in like a big, huge box, well packaged, bubble wrap around them, and I'm going to be using them for customs.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, right?
Good.
Well, you got your fingers crossed that this wire's long enough this time?
I don't want them crossed, but
I actually can't cross my fingers.
there you go.
Well,
I'm
Yeah, I
crossing all
can't do
that.
I can't currently cross
You
it.
feel across the middle two and the outer two, but all through it, I can't.
Got really, really big palms and really short fingers by comparison. They're like, well, they're about, my fingers are about the same length as my palms. Most people's fingers are a little bit longer, I think.
I spoke too soon. I might have to do one more round of sanding on these things. Man, it just sucks. There's these are the boots I like because they're so rough. The Sculpt from Hasbro to make them usable.
Why it's not?
Takes so much work to clean them up. A little easier this time around, though. I didn't glue before I found out that their sculpts are really rough on these things. On the previous set of boots, I glued the rockets to them first. Then I had to do all that cleanup work with them attached, which made it a little more difficult.
Oh boy, that's not long enough.
Man.
Giggity, giggity, goo.
All right. Tired of dealing with it. Just gonna chop it in half.
Oh, did you try printing the Sculpt head yet?
Yeah.
How'd it turn out?
I'll go get a picture of it for you.
Oh, sweet. Let's see. I've had several Thunderstrikes like that, where the back of the Thunderstrike's upper torso was just all like swirls and deep gouges in it, where like the plastic didn't inject properly. And like took me like 2 or 3 Thunderstrikes to get a decent one. I kept sending them back to Amazon. You want to take a Lightning Collection Power Rangers figure? I don't.
So is it
I
a
got some.
Lightning Collection Power Ranger figure?
I have a few of them. I like the monsters really well, and I'm going to make another One Punch Man using the GameStop exclusive reverse color Red Ranger and Yellow Ranger. Because we use the yellow Red Ranger nobody and do one.
I might be in the market for a Green Ranger, but I haven't made up my mind which one I want yet. It might be the Mezco one. It might be Lightning Collection. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they changed the local mail here. It's really weird. Everything used to like process through Roanoke, which is about like 35, 40 minutes away from here. Now it goes to North Carolina, sorts, goes back to Roanoke, then comes here. Well, that would make a good blood ring. You use the blades from it, G.I. Joe figure, female too, arm blades. G2 Devastator in yellow appeared on Temu recently too. One of my favorite third-party things I got, and I got it on Black Friday sale many years ago, is Toy World's. It's not G2 colors, but it's kind of G2 colored. I'm glad it's not true G2 colors. I like it better. It's a caterpillar yellow concept. They look so cool all combined. Is that you Discording?
There we go.
Oh, sweet. Let me full screen that.
Turned out just how it looks.
Nice.
So, I remember this is the first or the second one. The first one I printed was just like a tiny bit too small. So I printed the second one that's a little bit bigger.
I like it when it turns out just like it looks.
Oh, there he is.
Very cool, my friend.
Thank
you. Style.
This is so satisfying just to putting the rockets on with magnets. I like incorporating magnets.
They do make some things a lot nicer.
Go red on his forearm. That's cool. I'll get you some 100% accurate ones.
Well, I think it's gonna work. Thank you. Where's the opening at? You know, I did a good job of hiding the opening if I can't even find it. Oh, I need to sharpen the edge here. Just the tip. Don't waste any length.
Yeah, the Sunday stream is G-rated as that stream was. It got dinged, and I had to do the file a manual request for review.
Man.
On the, I don't know. They refuse to actually admit something's broken.
Hey.
It's hard to like get anything fixed when they won't fix it. Won't do anything to fix it.
Well, when they won't admit something's broke.
Yep.
Damn near impossible to get anything fixed.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, you're not getting notifications because you're not getting. They're turned off for held for review comments, like inappropriate comments. Yeah, but that's not what I'm asking. It's all comments. You morons.
Okay, I turned off merge. I still merge somewhere. Why did you do that?
I can't grab the wire tight enough to push it through the. Man.
That's what Neil knows pliers are for.
Come on, get in there.
Yeah,
Come on.
threw the head down on the floor.
Come on, get in there.
That's what she
Come
said.
on. Come on, we can do it. Come on, I see you. Come on. Come there. There we go. There you are, you beautiful SOB.
Watched Violent Night the other night.
Uh-huh.
And you loved it.
Yeah. Apparently they're going to make a 2.
Oh yeah,
I can only hope.
Awesome.
I liked it. We can expand on after it's revealed he's a medieval Viking, like a ancient Viking warrior. It's like delve in a little bit more on that.
Yeah. Let me know more about that. What is that? Starship Troopers? Would you like to know more?
Would you like to know more? Click here.
It's those things like obsessing about details that won't be seen. Sanding the seam lines on the back of the jaw that's covered by the helmet. I'll never display this head without the helmet on.
I feel attacked. What are you trying to say?
Well, I'm doing the same thing.
Obsessive attention to detail.
I'm blaming these new magnifiers.
Oh, you got new magnifiers?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were sitting down here in this box right here, ready to go.
Now I see every little flaw. It's like, hey, I didn't see that before because my eyes are too bad.
Both a blessing and a curse, huh?
Yeah. When your eyes are real bad, everything looks awesome.
How did? Oh, that's the bottom. I was like, how did those get so unaligned?
Let's see.
Oh.
Jeffrey Torres question: has anyone worked with aluminum wire? If so, do they break over time?
Any wire will break over time. It just
Yeah.
Time you bend it.
Yeah. It's just
If you
how long will it last? Is it more durable or less durable than what you normally use? I guess would be a question.
everything is pretty much copper wire, but you just have to avoid like super sharp bends, like where you fold it in upon itself, and you want to avoid rapidly bending it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, so that it gets hot.
Well, it's just a matter. Anything is a matter of time because really what it is.
Yeah,
is that,
it really is
metal
a matter of
is-
time, but if you set it and forget it, it's going to give you forever and a day.
Yeah. Metal's like a crystalline structure, and so when you heat it, those crystals line up in a certain way as they cool, right? And that's how they're going to stay. But then once you start to bend it, every time you bend it, it adds like a little bit of kind of space and deformity in that crystalline structure until eventually it snaps. Broke.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Hey, it's a show and some educational material.
Yeah.
We qualify for a Saturday morning cartoon right now.
I just think about Mr. Science. I used to watch him when I was little.
I want Beekman's World.
Yep. Remember that too.
What I understand, that's why they heat stuff. They work with it.
Was you a Bill Nye guy?
No.
So that it
No, it's talking to Ken.
Me?
The one.
I watched both Beekman's World and Bill Nye.
And you realize Bill Nye is a Dolph Lundgren is actually the true science guy. He's got like a master's in like engineering and physics.
Dolph Lundgren.
I would have watched the show with him on it too.
Yep. My scientist can kick your scientist's ass. Took the flour making section, you can get some soft metals that make the bend if you need a stronger and double or triple. Metal in the house. Howdy, gents. Mr. Wizard here. You went through?
Oh man.
You poke through? What? Uh-oh.
Backwards. I got to pull it completely back out, turn it around, and put it back in there.
That's what she said.
Not to me. She's cruel to me.
Language. They have me under close watch for some reason. They think we're tearing real people apart.
Did somebody cuss? I didn't hear it.
They're always listening. Where's my warm skin tone base? There it is.
Some wonderful.
Oh, master's degree in chemistry. Okay. Dolph Lundgren. Dolph Lundgren, the science guy.
Dolph.
That deodorant commercial with Dolph Lundgren in it. The CG Dolph Lundgren. I think
Yeah.
it's what is that?
Old Spice
Old
or something.
Spice. That commercial
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, that's Old Spice's MO. Ain't weird.
Weird.
That stuff is whack.
Old Spice is whack.
I just get heat on the freaking eye.
Grandpa used to like.
Says this ain't your Pat Paps pink lemonade. 9 Pat Pat. I'm a pretty big fan of Charlie Day, I suppose. I liked him in Pacific Rim, but I did not like him in Pacific Rim 2.
I don't know who you're talking about. Who now?
Charlie Day. It's Always Sunny in Philly.
Oh yeah, the dumb guy on the show. They're all dumb, but the dumber one.
I have never seen It's Always Sunny.
Mr. Hyde.
I have only seen bits and pieces of it. Mostly clips on YouTube. The show looks too stupid to watch for me.
It's definitely a caviar.
Definitely a caviar.
Acquired taste.
Yeah, hard taste.
I was like fishy and salty.
Did you poke me?
Acquired taste just means whatever it is expensive and tastes gross because it's a status thing.
What was that?
Said, acquired taste just means that it's expensive and it tastes gross, but you eat it because it's a status thing.
I don't know. Heineken was an acquired taste for me, but I like it pretty good now.
Well, as you get older, your taste buds change, so you lose some of that bitter.
Your taste buds die.
Is that what it is? I don't taste so good. Why is that match that?
Oh, it's so exciting. It's in there.
Oh.
So exciting.
It's in there.
I don't know. I just know that part.
So exciting.
Pretty snug fit. It's always nice when it's a snug fit. Makes sewing a lot easier.
That one's just too easy. I'm not saying it.
It's not as easy as that rowboat statement. Good night.
The what now?
He was talking about Richard Grayson and that costume that he wears. said he didn't like the disco costume, from the 70s.
Mm.
And McFarlane's got that toy coming out, and he's like, the more I look at it, the more I spend time with it and see it and am around it, he's like, it does have that dick flavor.
Yeah, he did say that.
Mm-hmm.
Who said that?
I don't know,
Robo said that on his review. He's talking about the new Nightwing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he was just like, that was the last episode, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think he was just like, we just let it all out there.
Oh, that was last weekly on the Foosh?
Yeah.
Okay.
He, going out strong.
Let me get caught up on the chat.
Sorry.
Can I post a link to the Windsor Newton product? I think it's in the description down below. I got a lot of stuff listed down there. Different customizing supplies. I need to put some of these glasses on there. So these are awesome. I got it at the strongest power because I'm old. It's like I can see.
Now, did you get the nice ones where the focal point isn't right in front of your face? Or do you have to hold it right up in front of your nose?
I don't know. I never had any before, so that's another difference.
Here's my cheater.
Well, it moves. It's got a hinge, so. Yeah.
It's a classic.
Kicking it old school. The Damned, if you want a fun golf movie. I like I Come in Peace. That's kind of classic, cheesy sci-fi action movie.
I Come in Peace. I don't think I've seen that one. Big surprise.
The aliens make Dolph look small.
Do they?
Yeah. They're some tall dudes. We all seen the 1/12 scale of Mortal Ruins or whatever the line is, and they usually make 1/18 scale figures. I haven't seen those. Yes, the movie is terrible, but it's fun. It's one of those bad movies that you enjoy to watch.
It's like Battlefield Earth.
Yeah. Not that bad, but nothing is that bad.
So, really terrible movies that you enjoy to watch, like Die Hard?
I
No, that's a good movie.
So with Battlefield Earth, I don't think anybody
I
should
didn't really enjoy
hate watch that thing.
Isn't that a John Travolta movie?
Yes. And it's also Scientology.
It's also just not good.
Yeah. It's what Scientologists think is good stuff.
I don't think I've seen it.
There's no accounting for taste.
I think that movie came out when I was working at Blockbuster.
Hey, I worked at Blockbuster back in the day too.
Yeah, it was like my third job. I kept trying to get a job there, kept trying, and the guy was like, "Well, I appreciate your perseverance." He hired me. I was a rock solid employee. I didn't steal a thing.
And nobody can prove it.
No, everybody down there was stealing stuff like candy and stuff. I never stole anything.
And that's the story, you're sticking to it.
And the one chick was really good at it. She'd steal big ticket items, but she would close and take it out and then switch the security cameras.
There's some dedication to
the art, to the process.
Just to steal from Blockbuster.
That's a shame.
never got caught that I'm aware of. I dated her for a little while. She was like my first girlfriend ever.
Klepto.
Yeah, the klepto.
I could never remember my name tag when I worked at Blockbuster, so I always dug the one out of the drawer that said Natalie. And then people would come in, they look at my name tag, and they'd be like, "Is that really your name?" Like, yeah. You got a problem?
Now they'd be canceled for that.
Oh, that's fine.
They can't ask that kind of question nowadays.
This guy came in hooting and hollering and complaining about his rewards program. He's like, I paid all this money and you said it was going to be great. And I'll tell you right now, I ain't got jack. And I was like, oh, well, sir, allow me to help you. And I walked over there and got that Robin Williams movie, Jack, and walked it up to him. I was like, well, here you go, man. I said, we ain't doing nothing if we ain't looking out for you. And he gave me the...
Give you a stink eye?
I'm going to beat the sales clerk look in his eyes. And his wife was laughing. She's like, dude, he got you. It's just time to go home.
I remember one time working at AutoZone when I was going to college. Dude pulled in and drove up over top the curb, hit it so damn hard. And before I saw him pulling in the parking lot and went over to the shelf and got curb finders. They walked the door. I said, got just the thing you're looking for.
Man, them customers don't like junk like that, man.
When you're 6'2", over 300 pounds, people find things a little more humorous when I make jokes.
That's one we find.
People are friendlier to big people. And when they see how big they are.
Yeah.
Oh, my fingers.
But I'm got to be a pretty good judge. Like if somebody's going to have a sense of humor about that stuff too. Like, of course, I probably would have gave it to him too if he was a prick. But he was cool about it. He thought it was funny.
I mean, at that point, he already hit the curb, so you know.
We're looking out for the future, you know.
Yeah,
we're future proofing him.
Saving him from himself.
What do you think of Dolph Lundgren's Motu movie? I recall it as a childhood. I think WTF, but I still enjoyed it. But I enjoy it more now. It's like, yeah, same thing. When I watched it when I was younger, I was like, this is not He-Man.
Yeah, I agree. It wasn't. It was still, you know. Now I can see the adaptation a little bit more. I mean, there are elements of He-Man there.
Oh, you know more too about the making of the movie too. Is like they ran on a budget. That's why, like the final fight, like half of it's in the dark, because they didn't have the money to actually do the full fight they wanted to do.
All right, I think they look pretty good. Tom.
Let me look up his username real fast. I was talking to Sector 2813.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking to me about Whiplash from the second Iron Man movie, and he's like, I hated a lot about it, and I couldn't finish watching the movie. I was like, believe me, I understand that, but you have to divorce yourself from it's a version of that character. It's not the character. It's a type of it.
What?
It's like the Mandarin.
Well,
if anybody would be out of shape about that, it would be me. But as a story in its whole, just tell me a good story. You can repurpose the characters to fit the story narrative as you please, as long as it's good. I liked Kingsley as what you see. He's the man in the camera. I thought the misdirection worked for the story. Like I said, I hate that he died in Endgame before he came face to face with the actual, but it's just a version of the character. My Tony Stark's still alive. He died several times. Been a bad guy 3 times, but he's still alive. Have to see past it sometimes.
Which I don't know a lot about the Whiplash character, so I didn't mind that betrayal. The only thing I didn't like about Iron Man 2, when Happy rammed him with the car, that would have crippled him. Because that suit didn't cover, his exoskeleton he was wearing didn't cover his legs, protected enough to be hit by a car.
Yeah, but it was in the script that way, though.
I understand it's in the script, but they also could have made the script where he had to wear...
where it made sense.
Where it made sense, and if he did get hit by the car, they could have him be crippled afterwards, and that's why Justin Hammer was able to get him and have him work for him and stuff.
He did spit up blood. Now, come on.
Yeah.
Usually when you spit up blood, you're in a little bit more trouble than that.
Yeah, he would have a crushed pelvis and fractured femurs by getting hit by a Bentley at high speed.
Man.
You guys just not giving him enough credit.
Well, in high school, I had
cornbread eating shotgun. You know what I'm saying?
High school, I had a friend who stepped out from between 2 cars and got hit by a car, and it busted his legs up so bad. I think he was in the hospital for like almost a year. Bad. And then when he finally got out, he had problems after that.
It's a good question. What movie that some people might call bad, but might also make a good action figure line?
Fifth Element.
Oh, I like the movie though.
But some people wouldn't like it because
That's true. A lot of people didn't like the movie. It's a cult classic. It didn't do well.
But I think it'd be, there are lots of things in there that could be good as action figures.
Mm-hmm. Cannon Films was an interesting company. Yes, they were.
That's the one that came to mind.
Oh, Critters.
Critters.
Yeah.
There was this movie, Franklin.
Han Solo, families.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Canon movies are awesome. They have got some really good movies. They also got some stinkers too.
What surprises me? It surprises me that Toxic Avenger was ever made into a toy line and a cartoon.
The cartoon is more surprising than anything.
Because I saw the movie when I grew up. Because I saw the cartoon when I was a kid, and I was like, "This isn't the Toxic Avenger that I'm used to."
Yeah, the
varieties going on here.
I remember first time seeing Toxic Avenger, like a USA Network had like the Up All Night Terrible Movies marathons.
That one's qualified.
Yep. I think they did all the Toxic movies.
So there's this movie, Franklin. I thought it was a good movie.
Franklin.
I've heard the name, but I don't.
Yeah, it's just not wanting to focus. It's just being blurry on your camera. Share it Discord and then I can share it that way.
What was Franklin about?
He's like this detective, but the laws are way too wonky for him to do any real good. And I don't know, it's really unique. I don't know if I'd classify it as like a good movie, but I enjoyed it, and the costumes and the cinematography and everything in it was real good.
So maybe we should ask the question before we get into a good
It's not a Christmas movie.
versus a bad movie. Because we're talking about bad movies that would make good toy lines, right? Wasn't that the question?
Oh, what's that movie? That cheesy movie with Peter Weller, where he's like Mary Sue, and it's just over the top, weird sci-fi nonsense. Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah.
That could be a figure line.
What about that movie with Mila Kunis and what's his face from Magic Mike?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I don't know.
Character design.
I don't think anybody liked it. No.
It was a bad movie. Ain't that the
Well, there's you got to have at least some kind of cult following, though, like for people to want figures.
Was that Rutger Hauer movie Nemesis?
Oh, Split.
Where he plays a cop and like in the sewers of London fighting some.
That's Split Second.
That's Split Second.
Yeah, I do. I remember watching that movie. It was made right after the Star Trek movie, because what's her name was she still had her Vulcan haircut. Her temples were still shaved. I'm taking a shower.
Fights that rat demon or whatever it was.
Yeah. Kind of a demon.
Sci-fi buddy cop movie.
Yeah, it's like a sci-fi buddy cop. They're fighting kind of like a demonic xenomorph thing.
Yeah. Yep. That's how I would describe it.
Men in Black?
It happened after 40 days and 40 nights of rain.
3.
Yep. That's the one.
Yep. I remember that one.
Kept eating chocolate bonbons or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Men in Black 3.
Oh, Beastmaster.
That was a good movie.
Yep. Gonna make it. Leo Lawson, The Room. I don't know that movie.
The Room?
Hobo with a Shotgun. Is that a movie? I don't know all these.
I don't know that one at all.
Beastmaster. The first one was creepy as hell with those the beginning things where he's taking out the mother's womb, putting into the cow. Then that whole scene was just creepy as I'll get out when you're little.
Yeah. Well, and those bat things that, like, suck the life out of you.
Oh, yeah, not just suck the life out of you, eat you down to your bones.
Yeah.
Star Crash was absolutely hilarious. What Hagenzola said.
What was
The story of they dyed the tiger black, which they didn't do in the rest of the sequels.
like Tiger 8 in the first person?
Tawny Tang or whatever her name was. Beastmaster. We got the weasels to steal her clothes. Ah, the 80s.
Life was simpler back then.
The 80s where men were men and sheep were scared.
I mean, you'd say that it was a more honest time. People weren't as afraid of offending somebody. They just told you how they felt. That's not always the prettiest thing necessarily.
Leo Larson at Collector Express. You know the movie I Didn't Hit Her. Oh, hi, Mark. I've only seen the clips. I only know the name of the movie. But that "oh hi Mark" thing is like memed all like crazy.
They made a making of movie called Disaster Flick, and it is a much better movie than that movie. The name of that movie is
Hobo with a Shotgun is a Rutger Hauer movie.
Really?
Now I want to see it.
It's a male power fantasy thing. He's a hobo and the society is falling apart around him. So he gets this shotgun and starts taking the crime out of the city. He gets pretty whacked. He gets this thing on his neck and it's got a saw blade chasing him. I think it's weird.
That sounds like that Wild West. What's his nugget?
Wild Wild West, Will Smith.
Smith? Yeah.
That movie was terrible.
It was so awful.
Okay, just a TikTok from Return of Oz would be a sweet figure. The Wheelers too. Now the Return to Oz was such a weird, like, it's very Tim Burton esque. It's nothing like Wizard of Oz. Remember they used to play that in school, like on movie day or stuff. It was so creepy.
Yeah, it was creepy.
Whew. Rutger Hauer's old Mega Doom. Rutger Hauer had all kinds of like wild, crazy movies. I liked him. Was it the blind ninja guy, samurai guy? Blind Fury. I like that one.
You know, we're missing a whole genre of movies here. The Sharknado.
No,
What would you make a figure of that movie?
bunch of sharks.
They've already made a figure of Sharknado.
Dom made a statue.
Did he really?
Yeah. Name Held Mad Max should get figure line. Oh, that would be good. There is a 1/12 scale Mad Max figure being made by an import company with soft goods. It looks really good. Let's see if I can find that. I put it in the Toy Tubers group on Facebook. Find that real quick. Has anybody seen Godzilla -1 yet?
No.
Yeah, I liked it. It's a classic Godzilla movie, and it's perfect. Natural disaster type flick. He is a force of destruction.
All right, I know that's not perfect, but
All right, so the name of the movie is The Disaster Artist. And the movie that they're doing like a mock documentary of is called The Room. The Room is the movie that, oh, hi, Mark, is from.
Okay. Here's the Mad Max Wasteland Gladiator, what they're calling it, so it's unlicensed. The likeness is not great, but
looks like that other actor.
mm-hmm.
There's a younger guy who looks like that. But that's not the.
Yeah, that's definitely not a Mel Gibson head sculpt.
Well, that ain't a Tom Hardy head sculpt.
There's
No.
a younger actor who looks like that.
He's even got his knee brace from like the second movie. Yeah, definitely the head sculpt is much to be desired. And that dog is way too damn small.
Yeah, that's a tiny dog.
Not bad. But definitely would need a head, but it's a good base for everything else. Oh, maybe they're like not going to show the real head or something other just because licensing stuff.
Maybe they'll just go with that one and expect you to pick up a 3D printed head or something.
Logan's Run, that'd be kind of cool. Just checking in with the family. Ooh, what we got?
Family,
family,
family, family, family, family, family, family, family.
Click the button to turn it off, and it didn't turn it off. YouTube is selling canvas on your stream. Oh, sorry, sir, I didn't see you there.
Hey.
It didn't beep like it normally does when somebody comes in the waiting room.
I recognize that cutting mat.
Stealthy.
So YouTube is selling cannabis on my streams, and yet they will deem my streams being inappropriate content.
Lovely.
Look, just because I have long hair, we've been over this.
All right. I will be right back, guys. Blood pressure medicine makes me go a lot.
The Room. The Room.
Gotta get this guy a tracking number, because some reason he thinks he's gonna get his cape before Christmas. Oh. Good luck.
Yeah, not likely. If you wanted it before Christmas, you had to ship it out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, especially coming out of Houston. Yeah, sure.
Especially coming out of Houston.
Got to go. It's not only that; it's got to go through the North Houston Annex, which that is the bottleneck for pretty much a massive chunk of the South.
Well, and I send you stuff, and it sits in that one place, wherever that is.
That is the North Houston Annex, where it sits in there forever.
Like a week.
Yeah, because it's a huge bottleneck. Well, that's where the strike is happening. So that's why it sits in there forever. I mean, that's the big strike is happening, and it's been happening there for like over a year. So only like 3 people are working at a time at that huge facility. 3 people.
There you go. The hearkening.
Yeah.
Harker ruins Christmas trees. What's going on? What I miss?
Yeah. Dashing them. I mean, he's bringing a hammer to them.
Somebody wants their tracking numbers. So they think they're going to get their cape before Christmas. Bad news for them.
It looked great.
I like that. That looks awesome.
That looked great.
I gotta give you full screen on that one.
That guy from that beer commercial.
Remember, kids.
A pregnant woman is a human submarine.
Now get back to work, you boobs. That what he always called his minions.
Yeah.
You boobs.
Skeletor the King Randor. Skeletor the King Randor. Come in, you royal boob.
What?
What?
Hey. What am I working on?
Did anybody watch Disaster Movie? That old 2008 movie, you know, kind of like Airplane or Scary Movie?
I can't remember. Those things all blurred.
Yeah. Any of those kind of movies past like Scary Movie just blur.
Dum 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 dum.
I mean, the chipmunk scene. Look, I should rewatch that movie with your 2024 eyeballs.
But what do you mean? That'd be blurrier. My 2020 eyeballs, I won't be able to see as much.
The way the world has altered your perception of the world.
Blurry. I just see it. It'd be more blurry. Oh, somebody was asking, are those Storm collectibles?
Oh yeah, I'm doing a pants swap, but it's far more complicated than you might imagine. We're talking different ball joint sizes, and the feet are like one goes up further, so I'm having to do some cutting and splicing, and there's some things going on here that makes it a wee bit more difficult.
Just a wee bit more difficult. It's so complicated it turns you into Irish.
It's a wee bit of a bitch.
Sounds like Robo's gonna be doing more customizing stuff on his new format.
Yeah. I knew he was going. Me and you talked about that not too long ago.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if we talked about it on live or on our just backstage talks.
I think backstage.
So my daughter sent me a tiki-taki whatever. I'm gonna send it to you guys because
No, I can't use tiki-taki because work.
yes, go brush your teeth and go to bed. Put that away. I had a really long day at work today. Did anybody else have a long day at work today?
Yeah.
I've been trying to have a long day at work today, actually, and I just keep getting interrupted by something.
Fun?
Huh?
Fun?
No. not to me. It's been one bullshit after another. My phone screen died on my old phone. I had to go get a new one. I mean, fine, it's an upgrade, so I guess that's nice and everything. But now I still have to fix my old one and extract all the info and put it on the new one.
Tonight.
It's still going to be a bitch. And
Please, Navidad.
Merry Christmas.
and I didn't want to upgrade until the S24 came out, the Samsung Galaxy S24.
Yeah.
Now I had to do the S23. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but no choice.
He's in there using the bathroom while his mom's taking a shower.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
He's a hero, man. He's the hero of this story. We're all the NPCs.
That's cool. Robo's getting back into customizing.
Yeah, I see you just posted something on Patreon.
When he's talking about the play day today, he was putting up his new workbench, new area. I'll do more customizing.
My daughters will be here tomorrow, so that's fun.
Oh, that's cool.
But that also means that my time streaming it will be pretty short until the 6th of January.
Oh, we only got one more stream after this until the first of the year anyway.
Teeth.
Got next Thursday. It's both next two Sundays are holidays, so we're doing Thursday shows right now.
Tuesday, the 26th, is when I get to go watch Godzilla.
Definitely want to watch it. Yes, it's definitely worth seeing it in the big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
My
go.
daughter and my son.
You see it yet, Harker?
No, I want to go see it real bad.
If anybody wants to come along, it's in Palmyra. I got a free ticket because I got stood up.
It is. It is like the best Godzilla movie in a long, long time. It's old school natural disaster.
I'm super big fan of. I mean, even the legendary stuff.
Oh yeah, I like the legendary stuff, but
I'm a big fan of it.
the legendary, he's like a superhero. This is back to the roots where
I like the anti-hero kind of like just straight up bad bitch. Like I'm running shit.
It really surprised me. He's a lot more gruesome too, like what he does.
Yeah, this is like the old school, which I'm so down with seeing the both sides of it.
And it's a good touching story too of the human people. You feel
It's like the first Godzilla movie where you actually care about the human aspect.
you actually care about the young couple in the movie, and the way they did the atomic blast in this is really cool.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
The impact point wherever he shoots, it's like a nuke going off.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan. Look, within like not even an arm's reach. I got the Haya. This is the King of the Monsters one. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to pick up the 2014 one and put that on order also. It's basically this one, but it has smaller dorsals. And it doesn't have as much of a brown wash in it. This thing they nailed it on this one. Like Haya did
How you doing?
a wonderful job. Which one is that one?
This is the NECA 24-inch long one.
Ah, okay.
The one that's got-
The face on the. Let me see. The face on the Haya, well, when it's looking directly at you, I mean, it's like dead on. Like they just absolutely killed it.
Yep.
It just beats the living shit out of the SHF. The teeth actually look good. And this was at my comic book shop, and they sold it to me for their cost, $33.75.
That's a hell of a deal.
Yeah, it retails for like $55. They sold it to me for their cost. I mean, this thing's like, the head movement on this is fantastic. I mean, you're gonna get more out of an SHF, but the sculpt on this thing is just so amazing. It's worth losing a little bit of the articulation to get this level of detail of sculpt.
I watched Kentucky Fried Movie a long time ago.
Oh, hey, Cannon, this is what I'm going to put that pumpkin head on.
Yeah, that'll be a good body for it.
The only thing, the shoulder stumps, I was going to have you, like, print those and just, like, cut them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put them on here. I'm just going to, like, just put them on this instead of, like, on the arm, but just kind of put them here. I don't know what the hell to do about a tail, though. You got any ideas?
How big is the tail?
His tail goes about, like, I don't know, maybe like this long or so. Maybe like that long. It's like a real spiny looking one. I'm not gonna go crazy and like do the little spine up there. I'm gonna do the tail, but I'm never really gonna see his back all that much. I will see the tail though, because it's gonna come down, so I want it to look pretty close to accurate.
Oh, and the Nemesis you were talking about doing is like, yeah, that looks like a fun project.
Oh yeah, are you down?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'll send that stuff.
When you said Nemesis, I was thinking like the leather clad like ones.
This is the Tyrant.
Gotcha.
Talking about.
I thought my brain was going Nemesis.
Yeah, Nemesis is the leather clad.
I don't know a lot about Resident Evil. I just know the movies.
I know.
Is his tail spiny or is it just fleshy?
It's spiny. Oh, it's kind of like a spine. Think like almost like kind of like a xenomorph almost. Maybe I could just use a xenomorph tail. Yeah, I could probably just find a. Yeah,
you could probably get a broken xenomorph on eBay pretty cheap.
Yeah, I'll just
those early NECA figures broke like crazy.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
The hips would explode on those old ones.
That doesn't look spiny to me.
I saw a few pictures of it and it looked not like spiny, like not like spikes coming off. That I don't know. That didn't look like the pictures I was seeing.
Dude, you know, only monster arts I really want is the Gigan with the chainsaw and the attachments.
Oh, that one's dope.
Geegan.
Giggity.
So you're gonna use the xenomorph
The
bell.
Gamera, one of the latest Gameras is probably the one of the best SH monster arts that's ever been made. I gotta get it, but it's like $135.
Yeah, them SH prices can be hard to swallow.
Especially, dude, have you seen their -1 figure?
For the 5 minutes it was up for pre-order.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, Super 7 has one, but
It's Super 7.
I'm not sure I can stomach that.
I mean, the SHF one was on. It was. I think you can still get that thing. I've seen reviews on it. It looks like absolute trash, man. It looks horrible. It looks like they gave a blind 3-year-old a paintbrush and said, "Hey, go ahead and dry brush this figure for us." Real bad, real bad.
Man, I did the best I could.
It's a child labor joke with toys. Child.
Oh, that's better. I think I'm happy with that. I'm digging these magnifiers. But the only problem is now I see stuff that I would have been happy with before. Now it's like, no, got to do it better.
what magnifiers?
What brand it is? Vico Sun. They go up to like 35x. I'm using that one. Recharge.
Okay, I have something like that.
Yeah, I want the ones that like magnify a lot. 3.5 times. This one goes up.
I have, I think mine's 3.0 plus 3.0. That's pretty good.
They weren't very expensive either, so. I know my eyes have been getting worse here lately. Like my old cheaters just weren't cutting it.
What time did you have to go to your other stream?
It starts at 10 o'clock Eastern time. So I got. I was planning on just keeping it 2 hours, but I'll run it a little bit longer. Just I just gotta go over to the computer over there.
You're the boss.
I got another computer over there in front of my toys. When I paid a whole $75, $70 or $75 for that computer.
Hey, it does the job.
Yes, sir.
Price is doesn't matter as long as it does the job.
Yep.
I was looking at the difference between Blender and one of the other 3D modeling softwares that's out there.
Mm-hmm.
and I was watching a guy run down the figures on it, and he said that over a 10-year period, and it was a YouTuber who did it, and I can't remember the video because it was like 3 days ago and I didn't write it down. Otherwise, I'd give him credit. But he said that over a 10-year period, this other program, he spent $30,000 on it.
Good day.
And that with Blender getting the comparable amount of stuff over a 10-year period, you might spend like $600. And I'm like, well, I'm glad I started with this because that prices me out of that other program for sure. It's $30,000 over 10 years. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's like a nice new car.
Mm-hmm.
This goes to show you, not everything that's good is expensive.
You know what's good? Is being able to see what I'm painting now. I'm loving it. Nah, it's just getting weaker.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what happened, bro. My eye told me, it's like, I know why your eyes are getting worse. I figured it out. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, it's your birthdays.
Yeah.
You gotta stop doing them birthday things. You stop doing that birthday, your eyes stop getting worse.
No, I felt real good when last time I went to Ross's. Young girl behind the was checking out my checkout register. Would you like to apply for the senior discount today?
No, I
Yeah,
would not. I don't qualify yet.
I'm 46. Does that qualify for? My beard does make me look much older.
Would you like to apply for the fuck you?
Hey, everybody's got to get older, man.
Well, I'm not.
Like,
Senior discounts for like people in their 60s.
56.
Are you counting down?
For one right now, I would, man. That's 10%. What you got against saving money?
Nothing. That's why I was at Ross.
That's why I was at Ross.
How much more of a discount could you have got?
I don't know. It's like the stuff is already dirt cheap.
Get it dirt cheaper.
I'm gonna be cutting out here probably within the next 5 minutes. I got a appointment to execute some zombies for
Yeah, I'm going to wrap up before too long. Let's see. Check up the chat.
Oh.
Sent it down the mold lines on my Temu statue legs and lightly over the flesh plastic. Already looks better. Cool. I asked if you were over 55. And I just asked if I wanted to apply for a senior discount. I was like, huh? Thanks. Says his Ross has tons of Recondos and Crocmasters.
Yeah, I got me some Recondos.
I just want that Optimus Prime.
Yeah,
I got
Recondos are a good one to build, do a troop build.
Yeah, I got some Recondos. I managed to find myself a buddy found me 2 Dusties.
Nice.
I got the blue barbecue, which I call blue barbecue.
Barbecue.
Blue barbecue.
What color was he in the show?
Orange.
Orange.
Why did they make him blue in the regular release then?
Well, they have one. Was it the Cobra Island one? It's the correct color.
When he was a member of
Sergeant Marauders.
Marauders. He was
Marauders.
Huh.
And it's still they're just calling it the Marauders now, since they can't use Sarge's name without paying them.
I thought the Marauders were that a Captain America thing. What were those guys called? His old team. Like back to
Androids?
You got the. Were you thinking about Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos?
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Don't ask me to be. I'm a guest.
We are on YouTube, so we're experts on everything. Listen to everything we say. We're authorities.
Yeah.
Don't listen to anything I say.
Authorities.
I don't know what you think.
Even if we're wrong, we're right.
Hey,
But we're on YouTube.
Especially when we're wrong, we're right.
I earn 100% of everything I've paid.
Now there are some tubers out there that think that way.
I still haven't found Cosmos. I have been to so many Rosses.
The scalpers have been hitting Rosses like crazy.
I haven't. I know Spiral and Multiple Man and Dark Phoenix and stuff are hitting right now, and Avalanche. And I've been looking for those like crazy. I know that you want Avalanches.
Yeah, and Spiral's great to buy a bunch of them for the arms.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm looking for. I want those arms.
You got bicep swivel, double jointed female arms.
Oh yeah.
It's like buy that all day long, especially $6 a pop. Matt ran into. He went to his Ross. He got there like waiting for him to open the door. They were like 4 or 5 people outside waiting. He was the only guy there for toys. They finally let him in. He walks to the back. He gets there. There were 4 guys already back there with 4 buggies, with their buggies full of the Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe Classified, Motu, and all the good stuff. Somehow, they were already in the store.
Oh, yeah, their buddies. Yeah, they let them in early.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely going to happen.
So you can't tell if they're employees or just grabbing stuff or they got let in, because Ross, everybody wears just regular clothes. There's no uniform. But it's pretty crappy. Like they got let in early and got all the good stuff. The V8, they had the VHS tape, Marvel Legends.
Oh yeah, I saw the VHS, the Mystique, but it's like it's fucking shit picture. I'm sorry.
Well, Sector picked me up one. He shipped it to me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the female shield agents and upgrade her.
There you go.
Because they got blue. They're dark blue, but you can dry brush some lighter blue over top the limbs,
Yeah.
which should work pretty good. Good. Yeah, it occurred to me like like with everybody coming in, like joining us now, it's kind of getting harder to keep up with everybody. Oh, speak of Geek Fusion, with everybody coming in, like joining us now, it's kind of getting harder to. Somebody was listening to the stream.
I don't want to get you demonetized, but Ross.
Yeah.
Those assholes.
I was telling you a story.
Yeah.
I hadn't forgot about your stream. I was like sitting there watching the time.
Can't believe they did. Man.
They probably slipped their buddy. They either it's their buddies or they slipped some employees' money.
Now, don't exaggerate. It wasn't 4 carts. It was 2 carts. 2 full carts of everything. It was Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe Classifieds, Motu. And they had some other stuff in there as well. They had some McFarlane and some other stuff. I couldn't see everything.
I knew it was like 4 guys, but I couldn't remember if they had all had
4 guys.
And I would have went shopping in their carts. I would have went shopping in their carts. No lie. I would have been that guy. Fuck it.
It's like me and 4 or 5 other people that were there early last Saturday morning. And we were there before it opened up. They let us in. I'm the only one that goes back to the toys, and they're already there.
Well, speaking of toys, they got Megatron over by the desk for. So we got to start here, man.
Just make sure it's like the G2 or something, Armada. I don't care.
Yeah.
If he's a tank, I don't think it matters. Or maybe they like the Bayverse, where he's just like a stealth bomber or an oil rig or what. I don't even remember what all he is in those movies.
About ready to hit some primer on that to see if I got some good and smooth. I think, there's a spot in you. Say no more.
All right. I'm going to call it a night.
All righty, my friend.
For having me on again.
And
That looks like the dude from Insidious. What is that?
That's going to be a zombie when I'm doing it.
That looks
Are you talking
awesome.
me?
That kind of looks like, that kind of like looks like the guy from the first Insidious movie. If he had like a hood on.
Yeah. So I'm having a skull underneath so that after I
That looks
sculpt the
awesome.
face over the top of it, I can just tear off parts of the skull or parts of the face. Have the skull there.
Bendy, they were buying. They weren't.
They took their carts up to the front and bought everything.
When they restock, they actually just drag boxes out. When they get stock at Ross, it's just random boxes of stuff. I was there the other day, and the girl was like, "You want to go through the boxes, see if there's anything good in it?" It's like, "Well, if you don't mind, I'll quick." I grabbed 2 of those reaction Sentinels, those 6-inch Sentinels, still on the card.
Oh yeah.
All right, take care, guys.
Later.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Tidings we bring to you. Alrighty, we are at 2 hours 9 minutes. We got to. It still gives us a little time to play.
I just woke up from a nap, man. I was like,
So you're refreshed, ready to go.
I got out of work at 4:30, and I ate by 5:30, and by 6 o'clock I was passed out. I'm like, I'm going to sleep.
My dogs have gotten used to my schedule, so they get restless like a little bit before an hour or 2 before the stream, so they want to go out and do their potty stuff and this and that. So I don't get to take naps no more on Thursday.
Yeah, my dogs don't get bored. I got too many kids running around the house.
Bendy's like, I didn't know they could do that. I figured most stores have a rule where they have to wait till a while after the store opens to buy something. If they got buddies or they get slipped a C note or something.
Oh yeah. And who knows? I mean, it could have been people that worked there, I guess. I have no idea because you can't tell at Ross because they don't wear uniforms. So I don't know who these people were.
They make so little there and stuff, and they don't care. The people work at Ross don't care. You can, like, if you slip them a little bit of money, I'm sure they'll let you right in.
Probably.
Probably not
that $50 bill up against the glass.
Yeah. Hey.
And just point inside. Please.
Let's be sure what you're going to give them the $50 for. So. some people work at Ross, they might be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is going to be a big Thor buster, turning a destroyer into it.
Oh. Nice.
This is for Don. I got my destroyer Thor 2-pack in today. My Thor didn't have the rubber knees.
Really nice.
Yeah.
I actually did styrene. I did like a styrene sandwich on.
I was thinking about doing the same thing if I had the issue, and
man, that worked beautifully. It fixed that problem. No big deal. Like it took care of business.
styrene's such a great resource to have in your supplies.
Yeah. My buddy Xavier bought that Thor off me, and I was like, look, I gotta fix these things for you if you want this thing, because you're gonna stand this thing up and you're gonna go eat a sandwich and come back and he's gonna be kneeling on the ground.
Yeah, I stood mine up over on the. I took it out of the box, just check it out. And it's like I was wanting to see that I got a shipment in some Marvel Legends today, see if it changes my top 10. Not really.
No.
I got the new Hawkeye in, which I love the upper torso, but he comes with crappy hands, terrible bow.
Yeah.
That loincloth piece is ugly. But the new torso is great, where the straps are incorporated into the chest.
Yeah.
Perfect. I wish he had more modern colors, too. Those more pastel-y looking blue and purples. Not my favorites.
They really could have did something far more premium on that loincloth. They could have did better material.
Mhm.
And they could have done a vinyl overlay, like on the graphics, instead of just that shitty print.
Well, heck, even the wings on the other thing I got today, I got the Banshee Gambit Psylocke 3-pack.
Mhm.
The Banshee's wings are better than that loincloth. And they're not great. But I do like the head sculpts on Banshee, both of them. I kind of want to use the non-screaming head on a classified figure because that's such a great looking head sculpt. I like it. He's very Irish looking. Those big mutton chops, red hair.
I saw somebody put that second arcade head on that figure. It looked pretty good.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What else did I get today? I got the Thor and the Eric Masterson Thor and the Destroyer. The Destroyer is nice. It's the best thing about that 2-pack. It is. It is kind of close to like maybe bumping something off, but probably just go ahead and just keep my list as is. I like that. Everybody, if anybody's watched the live stream, they know my top 10. But I like the minus one. It's on my top 10.
The what?
The mindless one, build a figure.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
I haven't fully built mine yet.
He's a rock. Basically, look like a juggernaut made out of rock.
Yeah, I love it. I'm still.
I hope they do a deluxe release so I can trick build that damn thing.
I'm still stuck here. So I'm missing the fist ninja arm still, and I ain't got no damn money to buy this bastard.
Oh, I've been eyeballing that.
What that dude look like
that
painted
fist
up in
ninja.
juggernaut colors?
Ooh, that would be cool. And like maroon.
Mm-hmm.
I want if they. they give us a deluxe release. I hope they do like the gray smoke on it, where this one can be like a liter. A lot of the artwork, even on the back of the box, on the Build-A-Figure sheet, shows that smoke thing. That instead of being red, it's a smoky translucent plastic. Then I think Dwight kind of like let it slip too. He's like, "Isn't he a troop builder?" Like when they were talking about it. So they may be going to be doing a deluxe release of it.
Went to a local comic book shop and they had one of the epic hacks, and it's one of the ones that I actually wanted.
Oh, nice.
Up the pirate skeleton. I'm gonna probably do like a green, like mossy, underwater looking green. I actually made the eye to where it doesn't look like it's, angry skeleton eye.
Is Epic Hack part of Boss Fight, or is that something different?
Yeah, it's Boss Fight.
How tall are they?
This is it's 6-inch scale.
Is it Marvel Legends 6-inch scale or SH Figure Arts 6-inch scale?
Oh, it's Marvel Legends.
Okay, good. See, that's a good sign for Red Sonja.
Yeah, here. I'll put it up next to.
I had some dude thinking he was trying to be helpful, like on Facebook, when I asked, like on Boss Fight's website, how tall's she going to be?
Like
Doom. Well, you're the American one question.
Yeah, that's Marvel Legends scale.
Yeah, Doom's pretty tall, and this he stacks up next to this skeleton pretty good. Not bad.
Yep. I did get the Magic the Gathering 2-pack with the Black Panther. That was on clearance on Hasbro Pulse. Got that for like $19 with the Panther. I ordered it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got 2 of those.
I ordered it mainly for the Panther.
And that Panther is just so good.
And somebody was the name of Held, or someone on the Discord was talking about wanting to make a Sabu, and they bought the Origins Battle Cat, and it's just way too big. That Panther would probably be about right, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got to cut out. I got a couple things I got to go do before the show.
Yep. I will get ready to wrap up here too.
All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna pick up at least 2 more of these guys.
Oh, nice.
The cowboy one for sure. That one's not out yet, but I'm gonna pick up the wizard one. Has a pumpkin head that you can put on it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pick up that one. I like that one.
All right. I think going to be feeling weird. I know it's a holiday, but it's going to be weird not doing a Sunday show.
Yeah. I finally come on another show, and only on here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually,
we're glad to have you here, my friend.
Oh yeah.
And if you want to chit chat and do work on customs anytime, just holler at me.
Absolutely.
Check the chat right quick.
I have to.
So Geek Fusion be doing his 20 hints or hunts. Yeah, the Panther looks cool. Not really good. He's got a couple of them. All right. Well, guys, I think it's about time to wrap it up. I got the other show to get ready for. Can you hear me now?
What's up?
I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night. I got to go be on another show here in less than 10 minutes.
Alrighty.
We got and tomorrow night. There's I'm going to be doing a his tank unboxing on the Collector Fusion Friday night show.
Cool.
So looking forward to cracking that sucker open. And I got my his tank 3-pack in too. Got that in, plus got all the his tank itself. So we're looking forward to all that. But, we'll catch y'all next time, and y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all next time. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Later.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Dad.